Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And I don't think I need to say what this is about, but it's Casey Anthony trial. We're on another jail visit, and it's just George on his own. It's on the 3rd of August 2008 at 9 a.m. George tells her he misses her, everyone misses her, yada yada yada. They want Kaylee back for her birthday in a few days, so tensions are high, emotions are all over the place. They talk about the benefit that happened that weekend, which was wonderful, and the main focus was Kaylee, and Casey says as it should be. George points out that there are so many missing children out there. They are getting an outpouring of help from all over the country, and George says they've all joined a life club of missing children. George thinks they've all been too domineering and not let Casey be a mum. Probably the case. I think they all clash over everything, to be honest. George wishes he could have done more. He wishes he would have listened. And he says, oh, that's going to change. And Casey says it's not his fault. George asks if she would speak to someone else about Kaylee, whose name is Scott. They've met with him a couple of times, and he's a remarkable man. He's with an agency. He's very sympathetic, and he thinks Casey would have a great connection with him. Casey doesn't sound keen, and all she says is things would be much easier if she wasn't in jail and all she wants is Kaylee home. It would be much easier if you would stop lying and tell the truth, Casey. So as I said in the previous video, the People magazine article wasn't what they thought it was going to be. I've got a picture of the cover here, and that's the end of that visit. So now we move on to George and Cindy together for their third visit, which was on the 14th of August at 9 a.m. So Cindy tells Casey that none of them are doing very well. Lee has been sick, and George has been, blowing up at the media. And, in each video you can just see how tired and exhausted they're all looking. I mean, Cindy does not look well at all. She looks like she's lost so much weight. She just doesn't look like she's even got the energy to stand up. Cindy tells Casey that the latest story is that Kaylee is dead and she drowned in the pool. They get hate mail and threatening letters, whereas Casey doesn't get any of that. She only gets what she's shown. She knows that there's stuff going on, but, she knows what's being said. Cindy says they just need something, and Casey replies with, how do you think I feel? I have a clip of that.
We need to have something to go on. Mom, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I've been here a month. I've been here a month today. Do you understand how I feel? I mean, do you really understand how I feel in this?
So you can tell tensions are high. There's lack of patience and understanding. They're getting fed up. They just want to find Kaylee. They're obviously, in the back of their minds, is Casey holding things back? What is she not saying? Casey starts to lose her temper because George isn't letting her speak, and he passes the phone to Cindy. I've got a clip of that.
Okay. They're not releasing it. Well, I hope not. I'll keep saying whatever I have to about the police, so they don't let it go. Can someone let me... Come on! Casey, hold on, sweetheart. Settle down, baby. Nobody's letting me speak. You want me to...
So George keeps telling her she is in control of it, and Casey keeps saying she isn't, she can't do anything. Tell the truth. This is more about stuff being put in the media because they are only showing certain stuff, they're not putting it into context and not showing the bits where Casey's saying she loves Kaylee. That's why she hasn't been calling them, because she can't see anything, because she can't say anything because it's getting twisted. Nobody understands her side. She was trying to help before she got put in jail. I think she's forgotten why she's there. Cindy keeps asking if there's anything she can do, and Casey keeps saying no. Then Cindy says she was in Mike County, and is there anything there she should look at? And Casey at this point was not happy, and she says she will hang up and walk away. I have a clip of that.
2 days ago. Okay. Is there anything there? Mom! Jeez. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I miss you.
All right, sweetheart. Here's Dad. Hold on.
No, I'm gonna hang up and just walk away right now because...
Please, don't.
Okay, so according to Casey, George and Cindy had the opportunity to get her out of jail, and they didn't. But Cindy says they didn't have the means, and she doesn't know where she's getting that from. Casey is getting frustrated, and then Cindy passes the phone back to George. Casey says that they can't really expect her to have been sat in jail for a month and have a fresh look on things. Casey knows it's taking a toll on them, but they have to see where she's coming from because no one can see her side. Casey was given a choice of which family member she could meet in person. It was supposed to be Lee, but she knew it would be more like an interrogation, and with her mum she would dominate the conversation. So she chose her dad because she has felt the most disconnected with. She said it was hard to make that decision, and she sat for a while making that decision. Cindy isn't happy about it. So there's a person in my comments that's talking about sexual abuse. So based on this and Casey wanting to reconnect with her father, I can't see how any sexual abuse plays into this at all. Casey wasn't happy that she heard that Cindy made her chili and they had that on Kaylee's birthday. She thought they had a lot of people there when it wasn't, it was just them. So, you know, Casey was getting a bit pissed that they'd marked Kaylee's birthday by Cindy cooking a chili and, you know, just being together as a family. Casey put herself in jail. This is what's annoying me. Like it's their fault. Casey says she didn't mean to get mad at Cindy. She's just frustrated. She can't hold it in all the time and it's getting harder. Cindy tells her she doesn't know how hard it is for them. I insert a clip now.
Oh, I don't know. Being the one that's completely secluded and I don't know anything that's going on.
That's actually a good thing because if you were out
it's a good thing because I've put myself away from all of that. I haven't watched the media. I don't really want to hear anything.
No.
Cindy is saying it's obscene what people are saying, and Casey is saying she's trying to look at things objectively. I get where Cindy and George are coming from. It really can't be nice being constantly hounded by the media and getting threats. Casey says she won't be giving the media anything when she gets out of jail. She just wants her kid back. Cindy is wanting desperately to reach out to Zanny to give them Kaylee back. You know, she's asking what she should ask Zanny when she puts a message out there. It's a bit late for Casey to be feeling sick and worried about Kaylee when she wasn't that concerned when Kaylee went missing over a month ago. You know, she was still out partying, clubbing, meeting people, boyfriends. Cindy tells Casey that Kaylee got a lot of nice stuff sent for her birthday. She's opened some and some haven't been opened. She wanted to wait till Kaylee came back, which is just heartbreaking. George and Casey then start discussing the meeting that's been set up for them. George is trying to be tactful about it. Because, you know, you can tell Cindy's hurt. You know, knowing that George is the chosen one. It can't have been easy. I wouldn't have liked to have chosen... I wouldn't have liked to have had to make that decision in the first place. Cindy says the law enforcement are finally starting to be nice to them again. I don't think they like them very much. And then Casey says she needs to be looked at as a victim. I insert a clip here.
but I'm just as much of a victim as the rest of you. And it hasn't been portrayed that way, and it probably won't be, but I know that, and at least there are other people that know that.
So that's that visit done. We are done with the jail visits for now. I don't know if there's any more coming up in the trial, but they've been very interesting to watch. It's good to see them all talking together, because in a trial you don't see them conversing, so it was interesting to see them like that. So we'll be back with more witnesses in the trial. Until then, bye for now.